Well, I think we're ready to get these shambles going. Light the fire, moonshiners, and try not to shoot each other.
Need some ammo too, but let's see, what else is this thing? Oh,
Don't
mind me, I'm just helping myself to, whatever.
The stills aren't going to protect themselves.
Oh, they're shooting stuff. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I still can't find a bench. I'll protect the bar. I'll take that pepper over there. Oh no, I got its attention.
Keep filling it with venom now. Your mother would be proud.
Hey, oh, okay, you're dead. Do I have any weapons that have ammo? I've got this. Oh, how did I kill that? Oh. The dead? Already dead. Still looking for a weapons bench.
But if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
Oh, here's a weapons bench. All right, don't mind me. Let's see, 44 pistol. Thank you. Way back in business. Yeehaw!
Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
Where are they? Everybody with the big explosive weapons again. Oh wait, this is a good spot right here. What, are they all just coming from one side at the same time? How boring. They never should have put hopping into this game or jetpack. Just saying.
Doing well, moonshiners. The venom you've collected is filling the tub nicely. We're halfway there. Most impressive. Keep up the fine work.
Well, I'd like to shoot something.
Jolly good show. We must just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty room. Let's see how much more we can collect.
Can you not bring the big splashy stupid guns to every damn event?
All looks so nice and useless for anything other than moonshine.
Which gun is that with a purple splash? I'm gonna have to get a mod to get rid of that. Look at that trash. You can't even see anything. It helps if you can actually aim. Oh no, you don't. Thank you. Uh-oh. Take some med-X. I'll be fine. Just a flesh wound.
Outstanding work, moonshiners. I don't think I've ever seen the tub so full. You've really outdone yourselves.
Yeehaw!
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
What's that machinery out there? Raider's reputation is going up.
I
Guess this is a raider house. Yeah, I guess it is a raider outpost.
tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
That'll work. What'd we get? Treasury notes. Got a level. Take it. Kind of loot. Anything? T-45. It's not gonna do me much good, but take the rounds. What's in this? Acidic gulper venom. Food. No, I think I'll pass. Gulper innards. I'll pass on that too. Thanks. Okay, what are scraps? A lot of times people leave good stuff. You never know. Especially when there's like level 1500s roaming around. Whoa! Was not expecting to see him. Stabbed him, bear. Gulper smacker. Spiked gulper smack. What is that? I'll take that. We'll look at that later. Just looking for loot. Ammo especially. Somebody's got a tent right down here for me to eat. You have a bench though? Probably not. But I found that weapons bench, what, in this? I think it was this side here, I think. Yeah. So that's a spiked gulper smacker. Oh, this one's level 50. I don't need that. Actually, how much does that weigh? 3? I'm overweight again, of course. Won't be for long. I'll probably, if I store my stuff in this stash over here. If there's a stash I can use, which there may not be. I think there is, though. Yep. Alright, now how much do I weigh? Still overweight. What the heck did I pick up? Oh, that T-45 armor. Hold on. We'll keep that just because I want to put it in for points. Alright, now I should be good. Moonshine. Oh, did I have to get plans too? I did. Hilarious. Alright, I think we're done here. Let me just buy something for my base. I think they did. Where are we heading here? I gotta go to the overseer, right? 20 caps. Hold on. No. Get closer. $76. There's somebody selling right nearby too. We'll go up there and take a look. So just chilling here this morning. Gotta run. Usual. But I just felt like running this lower. Working on his pistols, see what a pistol build can do. Great Zen. Always looking for plans. Actually, I probably should take over a couple of camps, try to get some defensive plans for the base. That's what I really need. That's a great way to get them. Tuba player. I'm looking for. It's actually a decent price. If I was making power armor. It's all out of my level. And I pretty much know all this stuff, except for the fried toad legs. Fried toad leg. I don't think I need that. Alright. What's going on over here? Spin the wheel. I've never done this either. Nuka World on tour.
It's that time again, folks! Step up and spin the wheel!
Okay, what happens next? Why, how am I almost dead? Should I get away from that thing? I think I better drink my water. I need regen. Potato salad, omelet, good. Boss beat down frog crawler, bog crawler. I can't speak the English this morning. Event completed. What happened? Spin the wheel posters. Just for showing up, basically. Whacker Smacker. Oh, that's the one I have on my main character. The Nuka-Cola Super Sledge.
We got enough of them over here.
Except this one will probably be my level or not. Level 30. Not that I'm really going to use it. I don't think I'm going to usually use melees on this character, but... Alright, so I've learned the lesson. Just show up. Show up to these events. Because even if you die, who cares? They really went crazy with these. Whoa. Is that supposed to be doing that? I don't think so. Silver tie, Mr. Fuzzy. So, but it would bounce. Oop, they're all too short for me. They're all too short for me. Well, that's no fun. Can't ride the rides, can't put your face through the standee. Lady G, the fortune teller.
Greetings, stranger. I see you've traveled far to visit my humble stall. Are you interested in seeing what the future holds for you?
50 caps. Alright, whatever. I'm game.
The spirits are always fair, but they have been known to make exceptions.
Fortune? What is this? Death brings about change and new beginnings. All things must come to an end. When one door closes, another opens. Your lucky Nuka flavor is Nuka Cola Orange. I wonder if that actually means something.
I predict you will enjoy a visit to the Nuka Cave.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have Nuka Orange. That's pretty rare, Nuka Orange. You never know what's gonna jump out at you from a porta potty. Yeah, nothing today. Ring toss. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Oh, don't tell me I can't get in there. What? Hold on a second. Okay, I can't even get the stim pack that I saw. Cute. Fine. Hey, this place is a scam. Typical fare. Oh, the Wild West Showdown. Oops. Sorry, ma'am. A little more interesting. Scam. There's nothing here. Pull. What's a ticket? Something? Or used to be? This whole place is smoke and mirrors. I wonder if it's actually used for an event. You can imagine it would be. What the heck?
Folks like Dell find something to hate about every stop.
Partner, I can barely hear you.
Everywhere you go smells like shit. Maybe check your shoe.
Language.
Well, hello there, partner.
Complaints. Why are you standing here naked ghoul?
Early riser, huh? What do you need?
Can you tell me more about the Wild West
Suppose
Showdown
I can
game?
spare a minute. What you want to know? Well, we have a range of fancy goodies in store for you. They're a mix of fancy Nuka Cola goodies, including some Western attire and even some fine, rare firearms. However, you'll have to play to find out what those are, you hear?
Firearms.
A few different ways, but the easiest is by sticking up one of these townsfolk. The, cutouts, I mean. They'll dispense some buckaroos right quick. You'll know they're ready for looting again when the little light turns on. Drop off your ill-gotten gains at the wagon. Anything left in your pockets don't count for nothing. If the law catches wind of you, and they will, be sure to protect your getaway wagon. Lose old Nellie, and it's game over, partner.
What the heck? So there's actually something to do here?
Well, the deputies and bounty hunters got nerves of steel. And bodies of steel. Did I mention they're robots? Besides them is the varmints. Tinkered with a few of those tin can fellers. Took a spell to get through all that commie code, I tells you. Finally, there's a good old Sheriff McGuffin. Stocky feller on account of being a sentry bot and all. He's a bit smarter than your average bot.
Oh, a sentry
If he
bot.
catches wind of your getaway wagon, well, he'll give it hell if you don't stop him first.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Sentries are usually a problem. Especially for somebody with just a pistol. Oh no.
Yep, they're, what you might call, guest stars, I suppose. None other than Cappy the Kid and Buffalo Bottle. They're laying low in town from the law. Rescue them, and you'll bolster your score. Rumor has it there's a special kind of golden varmint running about as well. Take the slippery sucker out for a score boost. If you change your tune, happy to explain more later.
What's the Wild West Showdown got to do with Nuka Cola?
Guess you've been living under a rock. Or from the look of you, in a vault. Suppose you don't know about Nuka World then, right? Great place. Lots of rides and attractions. Among them, Dry Rock Gulch, a place full of adventure. Made out to look like an old western prospecting town. This here's an extension, of course. Just something to give you a small Nuka taste, partner. At least I suspect so. Been a spell since I've been to Nuka World proper. This little tour here might be all that's left. Don't bother me. Unless you're buying.
How long have you been doing
this
this?
gig since before the bombs dropped. Still doing it today, as you can see. Gotta say, it's gotten a smidge more dangerous over the years. Even so, ain't nowhere I'd rather be. I'm happy to stick with these fine folks, bringing a little joy and happiness to what's left of the world.
Okay.
Hope you do.
As a showrunner, could you help me out?
Depends what you mean by that. What you thinking?
Can you give me a hint?
The townsfolk may not provide as much as a safe, but they'll be ready for robbing a lot sooner.
Can you spare some ammo?
I like the cut of your jib, kid, but I don't have any spare ammo. But hell, take this. Better than ammo, and will help with the looting. Just you wait and see.
A bobby pin. Okay. Alright, so is this thing actually something I can run, or is that all for naught? He said something about light time.
Girl's gonna have to make the first move, I reckon. Horns like this make me long for real coffee, not that irradiated crap.
Me and mine are never coming back here. You got me shot twice playing this game.
Anywhere else?
Man, I could go for a hot dog right now. Look at that. Nuka bottle dog. My prayers have been answered. Alright, so I don't think this thing actually runs unless it's an event. That guy's there for, I don't know what reason. Just to get people interested, I guess.
Bad travel in these lands, lots of wonders too. Every place has something special.
But now I know the rules. I'll be prepared. Oh, Graham's Meat Cook. Not really the most exciting event, I will be honest. Okay, I think we've seen enough. This is obviously some kind of event, so let's get out of here. Caps, no. Where am I right now? Actually, not that far from her, am I? I guess I kind of am. Oh, Coomber. How could I have guessed? Let's see, do I have car? I haven't made a weight profile on this guy, I think. Let's have a look here. Hold on, I'm not looking to pick. Be careful with that. Gladiator. Why is that in there? Hold on a second. One unused point. Oh, because that's the only strength card I have? I have 2 gladiator cards? Why in the world? Getting shortchanged on strength cards in this guy. I think we'll just hold out till we get perk back. I guess in the meantime, that's why that's there. What have I got to lower weight? Anything I haven't already used? Food in your inventory will spoil 30% slower. That's not going to help. Nope. About as light as I'm going to get. Or a stash around here? Lots of benches.
Burger right about now.
Who's this?
Make
You
sure
work
to give
here?
the food stall a visit. We got all sorts of fine treats around there.
Nuka Cola. That's a cool outfit.
Welcome, welcome. Name's Pat. I run Nuka World on tour. How can I help you?
I never thought there was even a human around here.
Raiders attacked us the last place we set up. Now we're all scattered. Still waiting on the others to turn up. I might not be that lucky. Currently, it's just Gunther, Dell, my brother Pete, and Betty. She just joined us recently.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of you then. Where are these people?
Gunther, our resident cowboy, and Dell, our resident grumpy medic, have both been with the tour since before the bombs. My little brother Pete is our part-time mechanic. Full-time pain in my rear, though.
I just talked to Gunther.
Love that kid. Some folks come and go, though. We just took on Betty, a local from around here. We have room for anybody, as long as they're honest and hardworking.
Like real carnies, huh? Anything I could help with?
I'm sure there'll be something for you to do if you ask around. Maybe ask Pete. He keeps telling me about some troubles he's having with setting up the Nuka launcher.
So what is this Nuka World?
Surprisingly, I don't get that question a whole lot. We're a traveling carnival. We used to be linked to the Nuka World theme park, and now we're kind of just doing our own thing. Kept the name, though. And we keep the delicious Nuka-Cola flowing, too.
Huh. Wow. How long have you been traveling?
Oh, well, forever, really. My folks ran this thing ever since I was little. Now, keep it going in tribute to them.
Is it not a bit silly to run a carnival in the wasteland?
Maybe. But it's all we've ever known. It's not easy, but it's the best way for Pete and I to keep the memory of our folks alive.
What happened to them?
They used to run the tour before the war, but not long after the bombs, we had to run in with some bad guys. They died protecting us. Pete was still young, so I've been taking care of him and the carnival ever since.
So I've checked it out.
How'd you enjoy it?
I love it, actually, but I'd love to ride the roller coaster.
That's what I like to hear. But Pete is having trouble with getting it up and running.
I get it, so I'm supposed to go help him fix it. What's wrong with it?
Nothing with the ride itself, but Pete keeps telling this fanciful story about some odd-looking monster. Scratch that. I bet it is a problem with the ride, and Pete is just spinning some story to skip out on fixing it.
Well, I don't know. Why would you think somebody's spinning a story about monsters in this situation? They're everywhere.
Fine by me?
I gotta go.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
I need me one of those jumpers. No, there's actually robots walking around. I guess the last times I've ever even buzzed this place, there wasn't anything happening at all. I just assumed it was always deserted.
Shredded. A masterpiece. Greetings. Welcome to Nuka World. On tour, I am Bruno, and this is the Nuka Cade. How may I impress you today?
Huh. Does the carnival have other robots?
There is Chloe the Clownbot. Her jokes are fun for the whole family. There is also the mysterious Lady G, the fortune teller. She can peer into your future for
Yeah, I
just
talked to her already.
a few gaps.
What do you do here?
I am the strong bot. I am here to promote the Bubble Blaster game. I also provide security and aid the staff and visitor.
Well, at least they got some kind of security about her, huh?
How may I aid you?
Nuka World on tour at the Bottle Blaster game.
It takes strength to lift the hammer, perception to size up the challenge, endurance to counter the wind resistance of the swing, charisma to perform in front of the crowd, intelligence to analyze the correct trajectory, agility to keep up the momentum, and luck to defeat the challenge against all odds. All these skills are needed to defeat the Bottle Blaster game.
Which is what we're probably standing in front of.
Goodbye, my friend. Return whenever you wish to challenge the mighty Bruno.
I played these at the camp actually the other day. Ding that sucker, bang, 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 but that was on my main, so. Shotgun shells. Oh, need that actually. Oh, actually takes token. What am I supposed to do? Reach the top where the other players do. Oh, I see. Did I win? $100 Nuka points. Oh, so wait a minute. So each one of these takes a token? Yep. Oh, now I get it. Okay. That doesn't seem very fair. Of course, there's nobody else here to compete against. 250 points. Someone else is playing. What do you mean someone else is playing? There we go. One more time. Guess when the music starts, we start. I don't know, is that helping it go up or not? I can't even tell when it's at the top, to be honest. 150. Another rip-off game. Oops, somebody purchased that plan that I put up this morning. Nice. Rise terminal. What can you get? How do I have 5,500 points? Paddle ball string. Empty Nuka bottle. Level 2. Mutated goldfish. Nuka World on tour shirt. Nuka snow globe. I didn't know any of this stuff was available. Huh. It pays to look around, doesn't it? Thirst zapper. Jumpsuit. I can get one of those jumpsuits. Weaponized Nuka-Cola ammo. What the heck is that? I think that's for the thirst zapper. Nuka World speakers. Ukulele plan. Wow, okay. What's tier 5? Bandit Roundup, Bottle Blaster. These must be actual games. Yeah, these are games for your base. Whack-a-commie. Huh. I want this jumpsuit. Hey.
On to
Well, there you go. That's cool.
security.
That make me part of the team now. Pretty cool. All right, that's fun. I think Nuka Cola is good with me. Too bad I can't wear stuff over the top of it. Broken items cannot be equipped. Oh. They can remain equipped until you... I see. So all my armor is broken. This whole time. Good grief. Armor bench. Should be one straight ahead of me. My map is lying to me. What am I missing? Clearly no repair benches here. Mod might be outdated. Map. What's that over there? Power armor station. Go take a look. Burning mine. Uh-oh. I barely even came near this place. Sludge log. Wow, do I actually need to be carrying around a gas mask? Not used to that. I'm such a power armor user. Well, it'd be more fun if there was a stash available. There is one over way over there. We'll do that. Wait, I'm probably overweight, aren't I? Oh, hell with it. We'll run it. I think. What the heck am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, this whacker smacker. I think it weighs 20 just by itself. Oh yeah, definitely gotta put that away. Or I could just turn it in. That rusty pick. Too far. Oh, there's the roller coaster. And the tunnel of love. Oh, here's another part of the team. Another ghoul. Oh, there's another fella.
Another day of my genius.
Del Walsh, first aid.
What do you want? I'm Del, medic, busy, so let's keep this short.
Got any recommendations?
My stall, of course. Betty has some okay stuff too, I guess. But definitely stay away from Pat. Every day, she complains about my chems.
You seemed all right to me.
She's kind to strangers. Anything else you need to know?
Where'd the trade option go?
Fine.
See you later. I guess you've got a lot of important things to do, Del, with your time here at the Wasteland Carnival. Nuka launcher. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Probably another carnival hand around here somewhere, but I don't have it in me to look for him at the moment. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Thank you very much. Is this one open? Nope. Look at this. Hey, now we're talking. I'll take that, thank you. Man, there's Nukas all over the place. I need to bring my main here. As if I need more Nuka calls. Holy. Score. Good night. This is the place to come for Nukas. I thought it was completely empty and abandoned. Good. All right. Thank you very much. This is kind of cool, I will admit. Of course, I mean, as a kid, I used to go to actual fairs with my family and stuff, so making me feel nostalgic. All right, where are we heading? Train station? It's right over the hill. Alright, let's get to a stash so I can dump some of this heavy baggage. Then we'll go see the overseer. He'll be all jealous of my Nuka World on tour jumper. Actually, give me these. I'll sell these. Fact.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
You can buy this, because I can't use that. Level 1.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
Can't have my Nuka dog, though. Silver tie, Mr. Fuzzy. Can I manage to get anything collected in this game? Maybe I should collect with this character.
Be sure to stock up while you can.
Wonder how long these things last. They probably last forever. Actually, I just gonna sell you the moonshine. Yes. That's all.
Free supply here, citizen.
I need to repair all my armor.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Let's see, this gotta go. Barely fit. This time at weight again. Well, stash is maxed out as usual. Alright. Go see the overseer. Oh. About another half hour or so before I gotta run. But it's Friday night. We'll be back with the main, continue with the Brotherhood campaign quest. Coffee's cold again. Warm anyway. Forgot about it. Pretty much got everything I need right here. An armor bench? That's what I need. think I can do anything with this yet. It's a good thing I keep grabbing scraps when I can, because I need them. Oop. Sucker took 2 screws. Oh, look at that. Alright, hold on. Let's put the armor on first. Left leg, right arm, right leg, left arm, chest piece. Alright. These are pretty low level. I need to do something about this situation. Stars or not, time to do some upgrading at some point. But for now, let's see. Pocketed, yes. Need all the help I can get. Nice. Now my carrier weight's a little bit better. Up to 200. Excellent. Get that AP regen up when you play these instruments. I tend to neglect the buffs all the time. Just forget about it. And I gotta get a banjo for the camp at some point. I get the plants, because at least I'll make the settler play other instruments besides that damn guitar bird. All right, you ready to talk to me this time? Got inoculated and everything. Can't become a scorched.
It's good to see you, but we need to focus on the inoculation. Is it done?
Yes.
Good, because we're gonna need a lot more of it. Have you been to the mountains lately? It's not just us anymore. People from outside Appalachia are coming in. I snuck around 2 of the larger groups and saw them both building. Walls, housing, defensive positions. They're coming to stay. Each and every one of them is walking into a medical crisis they don't even know about.
Who cares? They aren't from 76. They're not our problem.
Not our problem? Did you lose your eyesight in the vault? Look around. If those people become scorched, we're all as good as dead. Talk to these newcomers. Get them to accept our help. I'll work on finding a way to make enough of the inoculation.
So you think
for
you've
all
got
of them.
choice, but you only got the illusion of choice in these things. I'm playing this guy a little bit differently from my main, obviously. More of a mercenary. What do we know about these newcomers?
Judging by the architecture, the ones to the north are the old raider pals that crazy robot Rose keeps going on about. You might, need to talk to her about them. See if she can arrange a meeting or whatever their word is for "we need to talk, don't shoot us." The ones to the south look more like a caravan of families, but who knows what they've been through. Don't let your guard down around either.
Oh, she's
of
talking about Crater and Foundation. If you show a word, you should go yourself instead of pawning it off on me.
Do you think I like sending you into harm's way? I don't. But we have to lean on each other.
Oh,
I
she
need
doesn't
you,
like doing
all
it.
of you. to
This hurts
do
me
your
more than it
part.
hurts you.
Anyway, I'm sure you must have other questions. We can talk about them now if you want. Or if you're ready to head out, just be careful out there.
All right, just give me some rewards, lady. That's all I'm here for. She looks like a lesbian. Well, she went off on her own and she doesn't have a man around. You might be close to the mark. I love these little diversified cartoons that we get for every one of these things. as if nobody's gonna notice this stuff. I notice all little details. Gotta insert it everywhere, man. You can't even breathe without having DEI in our business now. I've already been down here, right? Anything I overlooked down here? Oh, this. One to 10, what would I give Fallout 76 now? I'd say it's a strong 7. And only because it's Fallout. Still got the same bugs it's had for 5 damn years. Still walk up to NPCs half the time. They're not even looking at you when they talk. They don't even take the time to code them so they'll turn around and face the player. It's just lazy coding. There's just a lot of laziness in Bethesda's games. They don't really invest the time and money into the gameplay. They put more time and effort into giving people a reason to purchase stuff off their storefronts now than they do to the actual game itself. So I can't give it higher than a 7. 7 might even be pushing it, really, if I'm being honest. But I still enjoy it because it's casual. I can just come in and out of it when I want to. I don't think too hard about it. Main thing, though, is, of course, it's the Fallout setting. It keeps me hoping for better. I keep hoping, like, the next one, the official one, will be great. Fallout 4 was okay. Storyline sucked. Base building was cool. Wasn't deep enough, actually. They should have gone harder with the base building and the camp attacks and stuff like that. I still think they're missing the boat on what they could do with the game. Yeah, they improved it. It's improved considering that when it launched, it didn't even have NPCs in it. No humans. Nobody to talk to. No quest lines of any real magnitude. It was very raw. So they got a lot of flack over that. So, but when I first started playing it, they'd already gone through the first wave of putting NPCs in. I didn't come into this game right at the very beginning. I came in a few months after the fact, and my friends finally convinced me to play. And I've been gone for like 4 years. What'd I do? I come back about a month ago now. But it's cool. It's fun to shop around the people's bases, check out their base builds, build the bases is my favorite part of the game. Just try to outdo my previous base build and try to come up with cool places to drop a base and that kind of thing. So just on that alone, if you're into that kind of thing, it's definitely worth it. I mean, you can pick up this game for $10. Green Man Gaming had it on sale for $10 just the other day. It may still be on sale. So I mean, you can't really go wrong for $10. It's definitely worth $10. The map's the best thing about the game. The map designers are the reason the game is even worth playing at all. So the whole Bethesda crew can thank the map designers. They should be basically kissing their butts, because if it wasn't for the map, this game wouldn't be worth playing. So hats off to those guys. But that's not unusual. You know, I mean, these game companies, they fail based on bad management 90% of the time, just like any company. So whoever's calling the shots, they're making the mistakes. It's not the people that are doing the work, but also when they inject all the wokeisms and the crap like that into the games, that's also management making those choices. So, you know, the majority of people working in these companies probably are just like, man, I don't need that. Can we just, well, you know, can we just make a good game? Now, of course, there are people that work for these companies that love that crap too, because, you know, there's always going to be those people. But, you know, if any of these companies are failing, it's basically because of bad decision making. Same thing with Hollywood, same thing with so many things that we see nowadays. A lot of times they're just out of touch with what's actually supposed to be going on, right? They don't understand these. They don't care. Like a lot of these people at the top, the management positions, just like when I was in corporate America, they're just dumbasses. I'll just tell you straight out. They don't know what's going on. All they care about is, am I making the stockholders happy? You know, and then they get greased for their big cut and they move on. And then they'll move on to another company once that company has suited them, or they get booted for, you know, economic reasons or some other managerial reasons or some concessions that have to be made. And they'll just show up at another company and do the same thing all over again. Meanwhile, the guys that are in the trenches, the ones that actually do the hard work, the artists, the musicians, the composers, the writers, they get the shaft. And yeah, I'm speaking from experience. So it's just like the grunts, the guys that are the engineers, the software engineers. That's why a lot of these things that you've probably in recent days been hearing about stuff where Microsoft's been laying off a bunch of, you know, really good studios. All those guys, they made their money for a while. Tell you what, if I was a software engineer, typically they'll get paid 6 figures. Better bankroll that stuff, tuck it away, because you know it's not going to last. You're going to get canned at some point within, you know, 3 to 5 to 10 years. There's just almost guaranteed. There's no way you're going to have. There's no such thing as job security. In other words, if you're not running things like Todd Howard, you know, Todd Howard, he can just smile all day long. Oh man, because his job's secure. What does he got to worry about? He's making his millions. So, yeah. Hard 7, that's the long version of it. I know what goes on behind the scenes at these companies. I can't believe some of the bugs still exist. But then again, I can, because, like I said, the shot callers, they don't care. They're not gonna say, oh, let's spend the money to fix these bugs. If they look at the statistics and they go, well, most people won't notice them or most people won't run into them, but we could spend our money creating new storefront gadgets for the whales to buy, because that's our income and we're making way more money from that. So that's why you see these companies worried about paid mods and injecting stuff into seasons and all this crap. It's all about just siphoning off as much wealth from the percentage of players that'll play that. And so they don't make better games. That's why smaller studios, if I'm being honest, if you really want to get a better gaming experience, you're better off going with smaller studios. These AAA studios, so-called, they're not putting out the best games anymore. And that's why I really hope that the next Fallout is in the hands of a studio that actually gives a damn. Little bugger. So, what do we want to do with this fellow? Need to make sure the new raiders in Appalachia get inoculated. Oh, I really don't want to talk to that stupid robot. Do I really want to repeat all these quests? Not really, right? We can start heading in that direction, I guess. Hmm, 107 plants. Let's just fast travel to Foundation, and I'll go check out that base. Maybe we'll talk to one of these people. It's funny, though, I was listening to some guys talk about some role-playing game stuff. And there's a lot of people rolling around, you know, half my age talking about this and that for game mastering, da-da-da-da-da. These guys had it right. It's like, if you want to have good game sessions, this is going to apply to just about any game that's got role-playing or open world, whether it's tabletop or something like this. You got to have active factions in the game so that people can make choices for themselves. So the players can decide, you know, who they want to support, what they want to roll with, and then that kind of pushes the story automatically. That makes it less work on the dungeon master, game masters / game designers. So you've got factions in this game, but there's not enough actual live events that are unpredictable. There's not enough activity. Like, for instance, patrols. Different factions should be patrolling the world actively. And, you know, you got this broad world. You almost never run into patrols for these factions. Caravans. Things of that nature that you could interact with on the pathways, on the railways, on the old highways, etc., etc. Man, it would make things so much more alive, and you'd actively get points with different factions to boost your reputation with those groups. Same thing that applies to role-playing games. In fact, if I do ever get back to dungeon mastering, which I probably will at some point, been decades, but friends are slowly but surely getting me to think about it again. You know, my storyline is going to be very much like that. My storyline isn't gonna be like, well, you meet at a tavern and you know, no. My storyline will be like, you're in an arena pit, you're fighting for your life, and these evil elves have thrown you in there, and they've taken over the world. What do you do? You know, that's going to be how my game story starts out, you know. And then after that, it's going to be like every session is going to be like, okay, now we're running for our lives today. What do we do now? You know, instant action, constant decision making, and thereby constant fun, you know. The engine can handle it. There's all kinds of trash mobs running around in this game. What can't handle it is people's CPUs on older machines. CPUs can't handle that much activity from stuff that actually has variables, that has to be live constantly. So that's part of the issue. But as machines have gotten a lot more powerful, all they need to do for the future games, obviously, is have better engines, and then they can do a lot more with them and make them more alive, use AI. I mean, AI is really the future for gaming. Like all these NPCs here that we're looking at, imagine if they were all run by at least one AI that could actually play act these NPCs when you interact with them. What if you had a handful of different AI algorithms going all at once? One for each faction, for instance. Plotting against one another, actively trying to attack one another, actively attacking bases, actively putting out patrols, actively responding and reacting to the behavior of players and other faction AI. I mean, just, this is the future. It's going to happen. You know, stuff like those TV shows like Westworld, that's going to come to your PC. I'm telling you, gaming's going to be off the hook if we don't blow each other up with nuclear weapons. We'll be playing games that we've never even dreamed of in the next 10 years. Which is pretty exciting. Anyway, I'm rambling. What am I doing here? Let's see. I've only got so much time. I've got a few more minutes. Let's go see this guy's camp real quick. See if he's got any plans. Oh, this joint looks like it belongs here. Look at this. Kind of spooky. Whoa. Okay. For a minute there, I thought that was something else. Well, look what they just did to Trump. I mean, everybody knows it's a railroad job. It's ridiculous. Even people on the left have to admit that there's something fishy going on. It's, yeah, we got problems heading our ways. That's why I play video games. I don't want to think about it. Ooh, he's got some stuff here for decent prices. Maybe. At least they're not overpriced. Nuka-Cola ad barrier. Yeah, well, I can't talk about the truth behind any of this stuff because I'll end up getting censored. That's the problem. Which is another reason why everybody should be worried. The people can't speak out about things and talk about them openly, and we're not free. So we've been lied to, my friend. I know more than I let on. A lot more. But I've already been down that road. Ramen pen would be kind of cool at my camp. Let's get that. Nothing else I really need. Sweet potato stew, blackberry tea. I got a lot of blackberries growing around. That wouldn't suck to have. Yeah, we'll do all these. It's of course all high level stuff. Alright, well we got a few plans. Recipes. Oops. Go build this pen at my base. And after that I gotta get out of here, get ready to go to work. They've murdered all those people in Ukraine. They've lost like what, 200,000 men? It's obscene. People asked me the first week, whenever I remember a lunch I had, like, what do you think they should be doing? I said they should surrender. What? I was like, they should surrender right now. Surrender to Russia. The Russians will divide up Ukraine fairly. People will not be killed, and we can all move on. Didn't happen, did it? Tell you what, man. Anybody that tries to tell you that it's better to keep fighting in a war instead of trying to make the war end is evil. Period. Well, Ukraine is just the same thing they've been doing to European countries forever. They're getting rid of people. They're killing off the citizenry so they can take the land or they can steal the treasure. Problem is, people don't want to see the truth. And if they speak the truth, then bad things happen to them. Real quick. Real quick. They'll lose their bank accounts. They'll lose their channels on YouTube. They'll lose their station in life. They'll even be assassinated. Yeah. Like I'm saying, people can't talk about the actual truth of anything. So when a lot of these talking heads that we see, the Tim Pools, for instance, of the world, there's a reason why they're successful, because they're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you the whole truth. They're telling you just enough to keep you distracted. That's the truth. That's the actual truth. Food, right? Ramen thing, will that be under food? Or is that, I guess it isn't. Okay, it'd be under new. New. Here it is. Oh, damn it, I need a razor grain. Oh, wait, I've got a razor grain. How much can I pick from this thing? How much do I get? Just one? One damn razor grain. Oh, okay. Well, I guess eventually we'll get enough to put down the ramen, but not today. Sad. We're heading for civil war right now. We're heading for civil war here in the United States. We're heading for civil war in France. We're heading for civil war in the UK. We're heading for civil war in Canada. Ireland. I mean, it's going to explode. It's coming. I guarantee you the Irish are going to start shooting people soon. Hey, Melvin. Actually, I'm getting ready to go, but we're talking... Whoopi's asking me some hard questions. I'm giving some truthful answers for a second. Just if you really want to know where everything is heading, just keep your eyes on France and Ireland. Those will be the two countries that go up in smoke first. Because I understand the French and the Irish, they know who they are. See, there's a difference. I'm half Irish. So what they're doing to Ireland right now is a travesty. It's kind of a microcosm of what they want to do to the whole world. So they're flooding the Irish with a whole mess of foreigners. Little tiny Ireland, who's been fighting for their freedom for hundreds of years, and just within the last century got their freedom back, and now they're trying to destroy the Irish themselves. And they're doing it with their own leaders, who of course are paid off by the globalist extremists that want to destroy everything and take everything for themselves. So that's what you need to look at. Look at places like Ireland and France, and when they start to fight back, that's when you got to look out, because that's when it's going to ignite all the series of conflicts that are going to start. And then after that, we're going to end up being in a world war, because China is going to attack Taiwan at some point, and if they attack Taiwan, it isn't going to be like these other situations. We have to defend Taiwan. And people will be like, well, why do you have to defend Taiwan? If you don't defend Taiwan, the Chinese are going to go after Japan next. You see what I'm saying? And Americans aren't going to go for that. There's a love affair between Japan and the United States that goes a long way back. I guarantee you that'll start World War III. So if the Chinese see that we're too distracted by our own crap that's going on right now, which we are, and like this whole thing with Trump and everything that's going on, if this blows up into a big wahoo over the election, don't be surprised if China goes, oh, now's the time to go into Taiwan. Americans have got their hands full with this other stuff. And then if the leadership isn't somebody that has the stones to actually defend Taiwan, then Japan is going to end up having to get armed. And they are armed, trust me. Japan is stupid. They have arms, but they keep it secret. And it's on. Then we're in it. And you young guys, God bless you all, man. You're the ones who are going to have to be doing the heavy lifting. That's the reason old farts like me, at least old Gen Xers like me, have been trying to stop this crap that the boomers put into motion, and now we're seeing it all come to a head. It's like, I don't know, man. We're on the brink here. The problem is the fact, if you want to see what's going on, why we won't stop meddling with Ukraine, then ironically what you just said, you mentioned Israel. Go look at Israel, go look at their policies, and go look at everything that swirls around that state, and you'll start to get to the truth of the matter. That's all I got to say on that. I got to go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tonight for sure. Friday night, we'll chill. I'll get back with my main character, and then hopefully get some more cool plans for the Brotherhood so I can spiffy up my bases. But yeah, good luck to all of us. We'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging. I'll be back.